Have you ever seen a poll where the results of it were so horrific that the person who actually conducted the poll, or actually was the president of the group that conducted the poll, publicly admitted that these results are keeping him up at night? Well, if you haven't seen that before, which honestly I hadn't up to this point, then this story is for you. Because according to a new poll from the Public Religion Research Institute and the Brookings Institution, 20% of Republicans say that Donald Trump, if he loses the 2024 election, should simply not accept the election results. 1 in 5 Republican respondents said that if Trump loses, he should simply not accept the results. And that's the good news of this poll, right? Like, that's not even the bad part. The worst part is this. While 19% of Republicans say Trump should reject the election results if he loses, 3 in 10 Republicans believe that true American patriots may have to resort to violence to save the country. So, okay, you've got 20% that say don't accept the results no matter what, but then 30%, which is more than those who say you should reject, 30% say, you know what? Maybe us real American patriots have to get a little violent to save this country. 30% of Republicans. And of course, 16% of independents say the same thing, and 8% of Democrats say we may have to get a little violent. But even if you add up the Democrats and the independents, it's still lower than the Republicans. And as I said, these results are so horrific, horrible sign for what this country has become, that Robert P. Jones, the president and founder of PRRI, the group that did the poll, he said this: "I've been doing this for 20 years, and these answers are keeping me up at night. It's all pretty dark and worrisome." Like, you conducted the poll, you asked the questions, or at least your group asked the questions. You got the answers you didn't want to see, and it's keeping you up at night. And honestly, for everybody in this country, these responses should be keeping us up at night. Because, as usual, it gets worse. Americans who most trust conservative news outlets are the most likely to support political violence, 41%. Among those who trust Fox News the most, the figure is 30%. So, if you watch conservative media, you are more likely to say that, yes, we need to engage in political violence to, quote, save the country. Because that's what conservative media is. Conservative media is the most popular media in the United States today. I mean, the viewership alone proves that. They have audiences 10, sometimes 100 times greater than what any of us on the left have. Even the bigger people on the left. TYT, Brian Tyler Cohen, David Pakman, Midas Touch, all of us do not get the kind of ratings that Fox News and Newsmax gets. We don't get the same level of viewership as Ben Shapiro or any of these other idiots on the right. Joe Rogan, I mean, they have most of the audience of the people who consume political news. And what do they do every day? They sell hate and fear. That's it. So when you have these people that consume this conservative news every single day, all day, they're filled with hate and they're filled with fear. And that is why they are more prone, according to the survey, to say that, yeah, we got to get a little violent here. Conservative media is doing this to them. That is what the poll proves. So, if you've got any relatives that are out there binging on Fox News or Newsmax or any of the other million Republican outlets out there, maybe steer clear of them on Election Day, and then after Election Day, and then maybe forever. Because depending on what happens on November 5th, those people could, based on their own responses, become pretty violent. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.